If we ever get in that situation, it's going to be too bad for us, too.
How long?
Bottom line is, we had no business going over there invading that country because it was an invasion. We had no business going over there trying to homestead because we did try to take over the country and insert our own government. And then after we fucked up that whole country, Sarge wants to come online and blame President Obama for trying to fix this.
Oh, yes,
mess.
I do. Damn right I do. I'll go one step further.
Blame Brennan, Sarge. Why you don't blame Brennan? He's the one that brought
us in there. 2020. You darn tootin' it is.
Brennan was the one that brought us in there. Why you not blaming him? Why are you not blaming Brennan?
Hey, man, wait a minute. I just got through blaming. I said he's a liar. I don't do the damn thing he said. But John Brennan, let me answer, man. Look, John Brennan wasn't the only one. You act as though, John, we went to war on the say-so of John Brennan. No, we didn't. The United States didn't go to war on the say-so of John Brennan. The United States went to war on the say-so of a congressional resolution that was 23 paragraphs long that gave the reasons for the war in Iraq, along with the assent of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the United States. That's the reason the United States went to war in Iraq. Not on the say-so of John Brennan.
Would you agree with me that the United States is a motherfucking liar and they full of shit and they lie to their damn people? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, sometimes they do. That's true.
So knowledge that you have right there, then you know everything that you're saying is probably bullshit, okay?
No, that doesn't mean I'm agree with you on this just because the former is true. No. Just because they lie sometimes and they bullshit and tell us the truth doesn't mean we had a good reason not to enforce the armistice we made that silly motherfucker sign in 1991. No, I don't agree, Tyrone. I do not.
So
how you going to believe half a lie? If they going to lie a little bit, they going to lie a whole motherfucking lie.
Maybe so. But then you're saying that they never have the right doing things because they lied in the past. So therefore, they have that right doing it, no matter how well-founded or what reasons they give. Never. No, I don't agree with that.
Well, let me go to this caller right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the number
I don't agree.
858.
I just said I don't agree. No.
Hey, slow down. I got a call on the line. The number to call is 858-357-8453. Give us a call. Press 1, area code 225. Welcome to the show.
Tyrone, it's Naima.
Hey, Naima. Welcome to the show, sis.
I just wanted to call in. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all's time because I know it's like a heated argument. But I just want to say, okay, like if you're in a relationship with somebody, and you catch that person in one lie, you might be cool about it or whatever, but you still gonna get a side eye. You catch them in two more lies, you're gonna start really not believing anything that they say. You catch them in one more lie, not only are you not gonna believe everything that they say now, but you're gonna start questioning everything they ever told you, right?
Yeah.
So we all seen the stuff on the CNN where they use a green screen and lying about this and that. They print distractions every other week. But yet we're going to get so up in arms and arguing about some information that's really classified. Don't no damn body know what was going on.
We can't be
right. It's almost like we're talking to a victim of the...
There you go.
America don't give a damn about you.
It's almost like somebody...
don't give a damn about you.
Naeem, it's like somebody on the line is a victim of domestic violence, ain't they? They just want to stay there, no, regardless of how many lies they tell.
Well, then why does anybody believe Barack Obama? How many lies have we caught that lying son of a bitch in? How many lies did we let Obama get away with then?
Hold on, sir.
We have no idea.
Hold on, sir. Let the caller let Naima finish what she's saying.
This is the best way to look at it. Just believe 0% of what you see on the news, and you'll be fine. And don't let it get you all up in arms, and you'll be fine. Just take it for what it is: entertainment, lies, propaganda, and bullshit.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Well, Sarge goes by the legal standard. What is on paper? So you have to remember that when you're arguing against Sarge.
Sir, please don't let Sarge tell you what Sarge believes. Okay, I don't tell you what you believe unless you tell me you believe it. Will you let me tell you what I believe? God. Okay, what I believe is this: that there is a historical record. If you read enough of it, you can kind of glean the truth. You may not be correct. Hell, I may be incorrect. I concede that. But you know what? I've done enough reading from enough variety of sources, so I think I can kind of get an idea of what may or may not have actually happened. And I got an opinion on it based upon that and nothing more. And I'm prepared to change my opinion if I see new information that would make me change it, unlike you folks.
Well, when they decide for your opinion to change, it will be changed.
Well, yeah, if it is, it is. But like I said, give me some new information because you know what? I don't think after all the reading I've been doing for the last 15 years, you're going to show me anything I haven't seen yet.
You've been spoon-fed bullshit for the last 15 years. That's
whatever. You tell me what you've been spoon-fed. Don't tell me what I've been spoon-fed, madam. You do not.
So what happened to that $700 billion that Hank Paulson walked out of the presidency with George Bush?
You mean $700 billion that the Congress voted to give these stupid banks? Are you kidding?
They gave to Hank Paulson.
What about the $800 billion that Barack Obama got the stupid Congress to give these stupid banks?
I ain't asked you that question.
All of it was wasted.
You know what happened to the money that
$1.5 trillion, to answer your question, Tyrone, $1.5 trillion got wasted. That's what.
Slow down. We know what happened to the money that Barack Obama got because he showed up these businesses. Now, what happened to that $700 billion that Hank?
Just like Hank Paulson and George W. Bush did. They both wasted $1.5 trillion worth of our money. And we ain't
seen that. That's a lie. Right after Obama got that money, the car market in wherever Detroit got shored up. And then the unemployment rate went down.
By the government.
That money back into the. So you need to start lying.
The government took control of General Motors.
What happened to the money that
disappeared? The government got majority control of General Motors. The government owns government motors now.
Listen,
and you remember, not now they don't because they gave it back. They paid their debt back off, man. So stop telling people to lie.
No,
listen, Sarge, I got 3 questions for you. I have 3 questions for you.
Chrysler paid off their debt.
I have 3 questions for you, Sarge. All right? The 3 questions are 3 sources of money that disappear. Okay? Number one was all the riches and all the money that they found in cash of Saddam Hussein. That's number 1, right? Where did that go? Number 2, there was some money that was supposed to be transported or some money that was given and also disappeared. I don't know, just out of the blue, just disappeared. A couple of million, okay? It wasn't 1 million. It was a cool.
It was more than that.
It
was more than that, boss. It was more money. Along with 50,000 M4 carbines and M16 rifles. I want to know where all that stuff went.
And the third question, listen. The third one is actually a national question in regards to the internet. There was some money that needed to be put into the transportation, okay, and this had to do with putting, tracking, putting new tracks so we can have the new rails trains that they use in Japan. All of a sudden, the money disappeared there. Can you tell me where them 3 sources of money went, or you have an idea?
No, I don't have any idea where it went. I know one thing, corruption reigns supreme in government. That's why you try to avoid giving government any money. Whenever possible, avoid giving them money. That way they don't have the chance to get up there and steal it. And I still want to know what happened to the 50,000 M4 carbines and M16 rifles that got taken out of armories in Iraq, along with all kind of other military equipment. They never found that either. They didn't find that money you mentioned either. They still can't account for all it went. It's corruption, man. It's government. There's always corruption in wartime in government. Always.
So listen, part of your statement is corruption running rampant in the government. And you're going to stand up here and argue that the government is right for going to all these damn wars and doing what the hell they did and ousting all these leaders.
I'm going to say that the government provided a rationale for it, and Congress debated it for 6 months in open debate on the floor of Congress. The record is there for you to see. You either agree with it or you do not agree with it, sir. I'm not going to tell you what to think.
But I'm talking about your words. You just said that corruption runs wild in the government.
And I'm saying that I substantively agree with the rationale to go to war in Iraq. It doesn't mean I agree with every aspect of its conduct. No.
Okay, well, that's your brain, man. I don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, the number...
agree, Mike Tyrone. I don't expect you to agree with me either, okay? I explained to you why I do. Now you know why. You tell me why, because you just don't think the government can be trusted to do anything. Okay, fine.
They can't.
That's an argument.
They can't. They enslaved our people,
okay,
and they still enslaving us.
Good. All right, I got
Amendment.
I got you.
They can't. They
know
cannot
why I believe what I believe. I'll tell you. You won't have any doubt. You will know exactly why I believe. If you give me the time to get it out and explain it, you will know why I believe it. Now, you just won't agree with me. That's all. That's okay.
Sarge, what happened to the money?
I don't know. Do you know? Because I don't know. It probably got stolen.
Simmer down, Sarge. Simmer down.
And the reason why I asked, I just say that because of the money trail. It's just sad that, and like you said, don't give them the money, but you tend to forget that we didn't give them the money. They had possession of this money. The same thing as this. We don't have no control of the taxes that's being pulled out to use for these wars. Okay?
Well, no, we do, because the dummies we elect, the Congress, allocate the money to the armed forces and to the war. You seem to forget again 23 paragraphs in the resolution for the authorization for use of military force. That was the formal name of what Congress voted on. In it voted money for the prosecution of the war. That's where the money came from. Your legislators, the dummies that you and your fellow citizens, or whoever it is in this country, elects these fools. They voted to vote the money.
And that's a whole other system that's rigged, and you can't blame the people for electing these they bad in office. But that's just another story. Let me go to one.